yeah, this topic that I'm covering today is going to be interweaving a couple of different subjects, and if you could just stay with me. I did take a few notes. I just want y'all to see I'm very passionate about this. I don't know why. I really don't know why. There's some cranes. I'm sorry. There I am talking a storm away. Can you guys see them? I'm sure you can hear them. Pretty passionate about this just because I observe reality. I observe, surroundings, and I find that there's a deep connection here. I'm going to be talking about narcissism and the occult. And again, I'm going to be looking down at my notes from time to time, so I apologize. I really just want to stay on topic here. So what is the framework of narcissism? There's another crane. You see right there? Hi, crane. So what's the framework of narcissism? Well, they definitely do feel more superior than others, and through that they want to dominate and manipulate people through thoughts, words, actions, through enchantment. And the occult is very alluring to a narcissist, because the occult provides a pool of knowledge for these people to just dive into, and whether or not they embrace it, it's content that they use to enchant and bewitch others with, and to wrap themselves in a deeper sense of superiority, that they are, ascended masters, and that they are on another level of consciousness. And so this field is very appealing for these sort of people. And it's funny because narcissists already tend to have a like God mentality. So the occult dogma is perfect for them. You see a lot of these people running amok on social media, and it's an interesting game to play. I'm sorry, I'm kind of losing myself. This is going to get kind of deep, and I'm just looking down at my notes, but at this point I really need to improvise what I'm going to say here. It's interesting. The Bible is riddled with metaphors and analogies, and it's open to a lot of interpretation. And through these interpretations are different sectors that are branched off, and they embrace their interpretations and they live them fully. Like God. That occurs in the Bible. We are made in the images of God. We are made in the images like God. We have that Christ consciousness humming within the wheat. Okay? We bow down before God. We are below God. We are in the images of God. We bow down below God. We can tap in and tune into that Christ consciousness, and it's bigger than life. It's powerful. It's beautiful. I've gotten there. I've been there. Am I there right now? No. Am I trying to get back? Yeah. I truly feel like I am on a big spiritual kick right now. I felt a big push to get back into the game. So we are connections of the Most High. We are branches of the Most High. We are not like the Most High. I want that to be very clear. Some ducks back there. So these interpretations, they create different sectors of beliefs for people to embrace, and some are good, some are bad. Like God, the Mormons believe that they become like God when they reach the celestial kingdom. They are preparing themselves to become like God. That's how they interpret it. A Gnostic Christian like myself, I understand that Christ consciousness is humming within, and I can tap into it. I can connect with God. I can connect with the Most High, and that's the power in us. That's the gift that we have. And the Luciferians, the mystery school religions, they believe that they are like God. They believe that they They create their reality. They are the gods of their reality. And through that comes do what thou wilt, right? There comes the yin and the yang, where they allow themselves to perform evil because they understand the duality of the world. They understand the duality of the world and they play off of it. The world is very dualistic. Light, day, night, dark, good, bad, man, woman, left, right, up, down. It's a polarizing world. It was created that way. And it's very metaphysical too. Once you understand the forces of reality around you, you can tap into them. You can amplify your doings here by tapping into them, good and bad, because this is just an energetic world. Remember that. Energy doesn't bend for will. Energy is energy. It's free flowing. You can tap into it. You can access it for good or evil. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I get really out there sometimes and I kind of lose my train of thought. So these Luciferians, they already are equipped with stolen knowledge from the heavens. They already have that on their side. They're already several steps ahead of us. And they have access to this knowledge. They have access to the forces of the other, of our surroundings. And they use it for their own malintent. They don't use it for the betterment of the world. This could truly be a magnificent place. Look around you right now. It's already incredible. It could be even better. And we could solidify our future of beauty. But we're not going to. And that's the whole plan. It was meant to be that way. This reality, this beautiful realm was meant to fall. Okay? It was meant that way from the beginning. And the sooner you realize that, the more liberated you will be. And just appreciate life for what it is right now. And equip yourself with knowledge, because knowledge is power. Knowledge will liberate you from any grief, any unhappiness. God is waiting for you. God is waiting for you, and you have to ride this out. We just have to, for whatever reason. We all have different reasons, okay? So, yeah. I also wanted to make the point right here. I wrote it down so I didn't forget. The truth. The core truth. Understand that the truth has been shattered and splintered across the world. There is no definitive point of truth. You have to collect all of the pieces and put it back together. And once you do that, once you have access to that puzzle that is completed, once you're looking at it, the image is going to be so distorted. If you don't have the love of God, that intention, that true intention for love and peace and good, if you don't have that energy, that frequency humming within you, you're not going to be able to perceive and understand the raw core of the truth, the very esoteric, hidden nature of the truth. You will not be able to understand. It will not unlock your consciousness and liberate you. It's not going to do that if you don't have God within. And a lot of these mystery schools, they have the truth. They hold the truth. They hold it, they gatekeep it. And they're not able to truly ascend and liberate in the way that they want, because they're not humming with the Most High. So it's a tricky situation. You have to walk with God. You have to have good intentions. You have to keep a good heart. You have to mindfully want to be a good person and strive for betterment. Because circling the truth just to circle it, just to obtain information, isn't going to empower or liberate you. You can be a walking encyclopedia and know everything, and you're still going to be hungry. You're still going to be craving something. Looking at my notes, I'm sorry. I really feel like I covered everything, and I'm pretty glad about that. It's funny though, because you see a lot of parallels with Lucifer and narcissism, and I see a lot of people cover that, and I don't want to get that deep. I don't want to go there, But there are a lot of correlations to be made. There are a lot of correlations to be made with that nature of Lucifer and the nature of narcissism. And understand that Lucifer's spirit walks the earth, and he tempts and entices people. And the other thing you need to understand about Lucifer is he's about 6 degrees separate of Yahweh. He was in the same tribe of Yahweh, the Elohim. Y'all know that. So they have a lot of the same groundwork and beliefs, and Lucifer has tainted and twisted them. He's perverted them to his own liking to create his own selfish realm against God. So understand that Lucifer comes in a lot of familiar images that might be likable and appealing, and you have to have a very, very high attuned level of discernment when you sift through this information, because you can walk astray. You can walk astray, and if you're not conscious in what you're doing, you can get caught up in things. So